guys, this is KJ48, and welcome back to my Empyrion Galactic Survival Let's Play. This is episode 13, and I've got some really terrible news. Okay, so here's what happened. All right, I decided to go. I already recorded episode 13 and 14. I lost the footage because of a hard drive malfunction, and I actually had to reformat my hard drive. I've since done tests with some video recordings, and the hard drive's working okay. But I'm just gonna fill you in on what you missed, and what you missed was some really bad crap. Okay, first of all, I got in my. I was at the space station. I got in my blue ship, the escape pod ship, and I went to the moon. Now, I didn't want to fight with the ship. I kind of wanted to do some, ground combat, like with my own guns and stuff. So I figured I'd bring the blue ship because it uses less fuel. All right. I went onto the moon. I found a moon base. Okay, I landed at the moon base. I went in. I looted everything in there, and I looked around, destroyed some guns that were protecting inside. But there wasn't a lot of loot in there, and the loot that was in there was perishable. So I, at that point, got back in my ship, went back to the space station, dropped everything off in the refrigerator. Then I went back down to the moon to continue looking around for stuff because I know there's more stuff on the moon. And sure enough, I came by a crashed capital vessel. Now, I parked the ship out of the gun's range, or so I thought, and I started walking up to the ship. The guns on the ship started shooting at me. Then they started shooting at my ship. Now, my ship was way behind me. I couldn't get back to it quick enough to help it. But the guns were just shooting at my ship, even though I was standing there, and I don't really understand what was happening. The game's in early alpha. There's all kind of weird things going on, and that's just the way it is. So they started shooting at my ship. I eventually destroyed all the guns on the capital vessel, but it was too late. They already destroyed my ship's power source and generator and all that stuff. I could not get off the planet. I was stuck on the planet. I didn't have anything to repair it. It destroyed the small constructor in the ship. I had no way of doing anything. Okay, so what I did was I decided, well, I'm going to die anyway, so I went inside the capital vessel. I looked around. I actually found the core in the capital vessel and replaced it, and at that point I ran out of oxygen and died. Okay, fair enough. I knew that was going to happen. Now, the way I understood this game to work was you would be able to spawn at any medical station anywhere that you've built. Okay, it did not give me the option to spawn at any medical station I built. It gave me the option to spawn either where I died, which wasn't going to help me, or to spawn back in my starting area here on Omicron. So I spawned on Omicron, and then I was confused. I was like, is that a bug? Is that as intended? I don't really know. So I did a little bit of testing, and I did this all in video. Unfortunately, I lost it all. But I did a little bit of testing. What I did was I spawned in a vehicle on this planet. I took off, and I basically wanted to kill myself on another planet and see if I would still get the option if I would get an option to spawn at because I figured maybe the Castiel space station, my base space station, maybe it was out of power or something. I didn't know why it wasn't working. So I flew back to the space station, made sure everything was working on the space station, made sure I had plenty of power. I then flew down to the lava planet and just flew right into the lava and killed myself because I was curious on what would happen. And sure enough, I did not get an option to spawn at the medical stations. It only gave me an option to spawn here. So I spawned here, and I shut down the game at that point, and I went on the forums, and I was looking through some stuff, and I actually got in touch with the devs on Twitter. And the devs on Twitter said that you do not have the option to spawn at medical stations unless it's on the planet you died on. And that makes total sense, because from what I understand the way this game works, as I'm on the planet right now, the other planets and space are not loaded into the game, so nothing's happening. That's the way I understand. I mean, I could be wrong. That's kind of the way I understand, though. The developers confirmed you cannot spawn on a medical station unless it is on the planet you died. Okay, fair enough. So it's not a bug, it's an intended game system. But they also said that is not going to stay like that. They will eventually make it so you can spawn at any medical station in the game. And, it's just the way it is for now. Early access, guys. Pre-alpha. That's the way this stuff's going to work. So once I got all that figured out, I was like, okay, and I went to make my videos, and I went into my hard drive. It was acting all weird. I was trying to play the Fraps files. They wouldn't play. Everything was corrupted. I was like, what the hell? Thank God I only had a couple videos worth of stuff in there. Long story short, I had to reformat my hard drive. I lost those 2 videos. This is episode 13, and we are stuck on Omicron. The ship that I spawned in is in the lava and will never be used by me again. That was simply just to do some tests. I had no intention of using that ship again. I just wanted to do some tests. So whatever I spawned in the game, as far as that ship goes, is now out of reach, and I will never use it. So the integrity of the game is fine. But I am stuck on Omicron, and I have to make a ship to get off of Omicron. So let's get started. Let's see what we have first. Oh my god, shut this off. Shut this off. We do not have a lot of power. We have to use whatever power we have to make more power. We can't use any more power. Well, we're going to have to use a little bit of power. No, we can't. Okay, okay, the thing is, I don't have any food here. I've got no oxygen. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to come on over here and I'm going to check my oxygen thingy. Hopefully there's some oxygen here. I'm going to give myself oxygen. I'm going to make my way to some promethium. I'm going to get the promethium. Yeah, okay, so that's good. Let's just take... Wait, why is there no oxygen in here? Huh. Is this bugged? Next bottle in how many minutes? It's kind of weird. Wait, next bottle in 27,120. Yeah, this thing's bugged. Oh my god, I'm not going to get any oxygen. Alright, well, there's nothing I can do about it. Let's just go get some promethium. Hopefully, we're going to die here repeatedly. Hopefully we can get some promethium before we die, and then we will have some... I'm going to have to make a new oxygen generator, and I'm probably going to die a few times in the meantime. There's not much I can do about it, guys. We're playing a game in alpha. When you play a game in alpha, you are going to accept certain things like this, and that's just the way it's got to be if you're going to play these games, and I accept it, and it's fine. Where's that promethium? I thought it was... I think it's over there. I don't remember. I haven't been on Omicron in a while. I think it's over here. Let's go over here and look for the promethium. Alright, so here's the deal, guys. Learn from my mistakes. I would suggest you each make us a base on every planet. Okay? And, you know, have some kind of materials there, maybe in storage or some kind of vehicle. There's the promethium. Oh, I have no way of getting the promethium. Okay, let's see if we can... No, guys, there's nothing I can do. This game's over. I'm gonna have to spawn stuff in. I got no choice. I can't make a gun because I don't have... Let me just run through all the options here so I don't spawn stuff in unnecessarily. I don't have a mining thing to mine the promethium. I don't have the ores. I don't have a mining thing to get the ores to make a mining gun, and I don't have what I need. Yeah, I'm gonna have to spawn in at least a mining gun. It sucks. I really hate spawning stuff in. I know it's not really my fault. There's nothing I can do about it. It's just the way it's gotta be. But I still don't like it. I'm not missing anything, guys, am I? Let me know in the comments if I'm missing anything. I'm gonna spawn it in anyway, but I don't think there's a way around this. I can't make a drill because I don't have the materials. And I can't get the materials without the drill. I'm not missing anything, am I? I have materials in space, but I can't get into space. Right? I'm not... Yeah, I think I'm stuck. I think I'm just going to spawn in a drill, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a backup drill and leave it on here. You just got to back yourself up. That's the thing. I didn't back myself up. Okay, let me go ahead and spawn in this drill. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm going to give you a little heads up on how to do this. If you ever have a problem in your game, if you ever have something that you've backed yourself into a wall like I did, and you have no choice but to either restart the map or spawn in a drill, you're going to spawn in the drill like I am, so I'll tell you how to do it. Basically what you're going to do is you're going to make another world. It doesn't matter what you name it, just make another world in creative mode. Then you're going to go into your Steam Apps Common Empyrion Galactic Survival Saves Games folder. All right, and there you're gonna see a folder for each of these seasons, or for whatever you name them, each of these different games. So you're gonna go into just call the one that's creative, call it creative or something, so you know which one it is. You're gonna open up both windows. You're gonna open up your regular world, the one that you're stuck in, and you're gonna open up your creative world in those folders. There's gonna be a games dot like dat folder or something. I think it's called dat. And basically what you're going to do is you're going to take the dat icon, I'm not sure what it is, out of your main folder and just put it on your desktop somewhere. It doesn't matter where you put it. Then you're going to grab the games.dat folder from your creative world and move it over to your regular world. And that's going to turn your regular world into creative. You can see right here, my Season 2 world is now creative. And then what you do is once you've spawned in what you need to switch it back, you just put them back where you found them, basically. So I hope that was somewhat comprehensive. If you're not sure what you're doing, don't try it, or at least back up your save file first. But yeah, that's how I'm gonna do it. So I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, and here we go, and we're back in survival. Although it looks like we're gonna die. We don't have any way to get oxygen, so yeah, I might as well just let myself die and come back with as much oxygen as I can. Man, this is gonna be... I don't have any real way to get oxygen. It's not fair because that stupid thing is bugged. Let's put this stuff away. And let's go take another look at that, that oxygen extractor thing. Because the darn thing's bugged and it kind of sucks. Maybe we've unbugged it somehow. Now, see? It's still messed up. Alright, well, we're probably going to die a few times because of no oxygen. What I'll do is I'll make a removal tool. I'll remove that, and then I can craft it again pretty quickly. So the first thing we have to make is a removal tool and get some promethium ore. I'm not going to have you, like, watch me run around on this planet trying to get some of these things. I'll come back here and there, but for the most part, I'm going to do a lot of this off camera. So I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, guys, I'm back, and I actually came out to this promethium deposit, and I didn't realize I mined out the entire thing. There's not enough stuff in this area for me to do anything really. There's a little bit of iron here. That deposit might actually be gone. There's some copper, but I mean, you're talking like across the planet walk to get some of the other stuff I need. There's some cobalt. I don't even know where the silicon is. I think that's silicon possibly, but maybe that's silicon. Sometimes it shows up on the pointer, sometimes it doesn't. But the fact of the matter is, I just am not going to be able to build a ship from this point. I have one or two choices here. I can either restart the world completely, or I can spawn in the stuff I need for some kind of vehicle, at least a ground vehicle. I'm going to spawn in the things I need for a ground vehicle. I'm sorry, I hate to do that. But the fact of the matter is, I do not have enough oxygen. I literally do not have enough oxygen to get out to these materials and get what I need. And even if I did, you're talking hours of work here. So I'm going to spawn what I need for a ground vehicle, and we will take it from there. Also, I'm going to destroy this thing right here, and I'm going to spawn in another oxygen generator, because again, this is not fair. This thing is bugged to all hell, and that is not my fault. I should be able to have more oxygen. So is this thing bugged too? Yeah, they're both bugged. I'm gonna take them both out because they're both bugged like really badly. You know, it's a pre-alpha game. I don't mind doing this. I just, you know, sometimes when I spawn in stuff, you know, when I get like screwed over in a game like this, like I don't want to restart my world, you know, and that's kind of what I would have to do at this point. Like I said, I do not have enough oxygen to get out to a lot of these ores, and I don't even know where there's silicon. I think there might be silicon over here, but it's not showing up, and even if it is, I can't get there, mine out what I need, and get back. So let me spawn into things, and we'll start cruising around in a land vehicle, so I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and I went ahead and spawned in what I needed, barely what I needed for a ground vessel. I also have, let me grab my drill. Once I've got what I needed, I'm going to chuck the drill, destroy the drill and the charges. I don't want anything handed to me. Also, in order to make up for what I spent on this vehicle, I did a little bit of rough estimates, and I'm going to throw out, when I get back to my space station, I'm going to throw out 10 of each ingot that it takes to make anything on this ship, and 25 iron ingots. Now, that's way more than this ship costs. I don't want anything for free. This really kills me doing this. I absolutely hate spawning stuff in, but I really don't have much of a choice here because of the way things happened. It would have meant a new game, and nobody wants to see me start a new game. Cobalt. Okay, wait, where am I going? Maybe I should pay attention considering I don't have any. Where am I going? Yeah, we're gonna go out to that over there. We do have 146 minutes. This is a really nice design. It's incredibly ugly, but this is the kind of design I'm going to use on these planets, and it should not take a lot of there we go. It should not take a lot of materials either, which is honestly what I'm really looking for. I'll go a little bit to the left here. If you hold down shift and do spacebar, that's how you use your booster, and that's what can help you get over stuff like this, but it's a little tough. But this thing is really nice. I mean, honestly, it doesn't. It's not even going to take the amount of ingots I'm going to chuck out for it. It does not take a lot to make this thing. So that's really, really nice. Are we going the right way? Yes, we are. We're going to get some power, and then we're going to get what we need to get off this darn planet. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend the next few videos, getting set up to build somewhat of a base on each planet and the moon. And that way, if I die, I'll always have a place to start up. It's pretty nice that I destroyed all these towers, so now I don't have to worry about them. Yeah, these towers are, like, decimated. So, I just hate spawning this stuff in. Oh, we don't want to go over there because there's drones. I forgot I think the drones respawn or something. So, Promethium ore, there it is. Yeah, this is what you want to have on each planet. Just this little stupid thing right here, just totally easy to make. Maybe I'll refine the design a little bit, make it look a little better, but it's basically what you need. I have no guns either. Like, I have nothing. If I start getting shot, I'm screwed. I just have to hide and hope I don't get killed. Actually, the next thing I should probably make is a rifle, because I'm probably going to be spending a decent amount of time on this planet. Where's that Promethium? This way. I just want to get underground, you know? Just be safe, because anything up there starts shooting at me, I have no way to defend myself. I wish there was a way to upgrade your drill. It feels really slow. Of course I'm going to run out of... I forgot to spawn me in oxygen. I don't know. I'll probably just deal with not having oxygen, I guess. Now, we're going to need some of this stuff. We're not going to need a ton of it. And I do want to get back before I die. If I die, I should drop a bag. Hopefully. Really, none of this stuff dropped, huh? Come on, damn you. There we go. One piece? Is something... Am I doing something wrong here? Let's use the right click. Let's use the right click option. Yeah, it doesn't seem like I'm getting much. Look at this. I just knocked out a bunch of that stuff. I'm not getting anything. My ship's getting shot. Unbelievable. Yep. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I guess I need a rifle. I don't even have a repair tool to repair this thing. And I wasn't getting anything from that mining. What was I doing? Why wasn't I getting anything? I wonder if my... You know what, guys? My world might be bugged. I think I remember some people saying their worlds were bugged. Should I start over? I really don't want to start over. Ugh, gotta go the other way. I don't know, man. I might have to start over. I wasn't getting anything out of that Promethium ore. I mean, is 5 even gonna do anything for me? I should probably just go get more. Oh god, no. I gotta get out of here. Well, what am I supposed to do? I need to make a gun. So I'm probably gonna need magnesium. I'm not really sure. What do I need for guns? Magnesium and iron, I think. Well, that's for the bullets. I don't know what I need for the guns. I probably need a lot of everything. I just got some magnesium and some more cobalt. Let's go ahead and make some magnesium dust. Make some cobalt ore. We are still looking bad on... Oh, by the way, I did have some oxygen in here, so that's nice. I never replaced my oxygen thing. I don't know why. I just didn't think about it. It's not that I have anything against it. It's just, I just did not think about it. Am I out of power? Yes, I am. There we go. Turn out the lights to conserve power. Now that's going through. We made a few electronics, but then I guess the power gave out. This guy is... Where is he? There he is. They don't usually come this close to my base. It's pretty crazy. We'll go ahead and get some more oxygen. The thing is, I need a gun to protect myself against mainly drones. So, and that should be the end of my oxygen. It's almost the end of my oxygen. Definitely have to make another oxygen generator. Okay, so that stuff's done. So we need a gun. We need some metal components. So let's go ahead and make 5 metal components. Iron ingots. Oh, we never got iron. I was out there for iron. I never got it. Why didn't I get it? That was stupid. Well, okay. Well, let's go ahead and make, instead of that, let's go ahead and make... Nope, we need metal components for that as well. Alright, gotta go get some iron. I will take you on the trip for iron, just so you could see how far I have to go for it. We'll turn this off. And I will show you just how far I have to go for iron. It's incredible. All the time avoiding drones and stuff. I was getting some of... I don't remember what I was getting. I think silicon or something. And drones started shooting up my ship. I was underground, so I was safe, but they started shooting at my ship. If the ship goes down, you know, I'm in trouble. So, you know, it's just a bad situation. It's a bad situation. And playing a pre-alpha like this, you're gonna find yourself in these situations, and you know it's cool. I mean, you guys get to see me go through it. You don't have to go through like a quarter of the pain I'm going through though, because this is like my whole afternoon now, trying to get back on track with this game. And fortunately for you, you do not have to sit through it. I just come back here and there when I'm ready to record. But this is what I am going through. I guess I'll just go through it for the rest of the recording, and then next video, hopefully, I'll be ready to make a ship to get off the planet. The ship to get off the planet is going to be minimal, extremely minimal. It's just going to be kind of like what this is, just really minimal. One thing I really want in this game is, for those of you who played Space Engineers, there's an item called the projector, and I've mentioned this before, but I'm going to mention it again, and I'm going to bring it up to the devs. I really think for this game to be successful as I think it could be, I really think we're going to need some kind of projector thing. And basically what a projector is it stores blueprints of the ship. And they already have something like that. You can see right here, if you go into a blueprint library, you could store blueprints of ships already. The only problem is if you spawn the ship and you have to do in creative mode, which again is not a problem. I can get in and out of creative mode, no problem. But the problem is you don't have to build the ship. All you have to do is spawn it in. And that's cheating. That's no good. But you know, from a realistic standpoint, you could easily, especially in the future, save a blueprint of your ship and then use that blueprint to build another ship of that same kind. That's how they build ships in real life. You know, it's a really cool mechanic, and I want to see it in this game. I'm bringing it up to the devs, and because they're really cool. They you know, when I ask them stuff on Twitter and stuff, they do get back to me, and I really appreciate that. But it's got to be in this game because it takes too long to make ships, especially from a Let's Player's point of view. It takes way too long to make ships, and losing them is soul crushing. It's freaking soul crushing. Not so much that I don't mind making them. I don't mind spending the resources or putting them together. It's just the time investment to design them. And if we could save the design, then that would be awesome. Alright, hopefully nothing shoots me while I'm getting some iron here. Also, they have nerfed the amount of resources you get from these nodes. Like, I'm like going through nodes, and I'm not getting a lot of resources out of it. At least not like I used to be. Which isn't really usually a problem, but in my situation I'm in now, it's kind of setting me back. I think you actually get the same amount of resources, you just mine slower, which is fine if that's the case. I don't mind taking the extra time to mine, as long as I get the same amount of resources at the end of the day. Then that's fine, because this world is not procedurally generated. I'll make sure my ship isn't getting shot. I don't see any drones. That's good. At the end of the day, this game is a finite universe, and you only have a certain amount of resources, and once they're used up, you got to start a new game. I was seriously considering starting a new game instead of spawning in a ship to take me around on this planet. If I could not spawn in a ship, I would have started a new game. It's that devastating to try and You know, there's a reason when you start the game they give you a bunch of materials. They basically give you all the materials you need to make a ground vessel. So, you know, there's a reason they do that, because if you don't have a ground vessel, like, nobody would play this game, because it takes too much time. It's just too much time to be running around on the planet getting what you need. So it's pretty nice they do start you with that stuff. It's really cool, and that's why when I ended up on this planet with nothing, I did it to myself. I screwed myself because I didn't plan ahead. But I was under the impression you would start off, you know, you'd be able to like respawn at a medical station, and you can respawn at a medical station, but I didn't know you couldn't if it wasn't on the planet you were on. So that's a problem for me. So I think you guys would be pretty cool about it. I don't think you care. Like I said, if you're mad about me spawning in the ship, then or the ground vessel, then so be it. But I will pay for that ground vessel. Once I get what I need, I'm going to craft what I need to make another ground vessel of the same kind, and then I'm going to destroy everything that I used to make that ground vessel. That way I'm not like getting it for free. But honestly, guys, if I couldn't spawn in that ground vessel, we were looking at a new world, and I don't think anybody wants that. It won't happen again, though. I'm aware now, and I will do what I need to do to make sure my guy can survive, even at worst case scenario. Oh, here we are. We're getting shot at, and I have no way to repair this thing. I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? Not really. Well, kind of. We got some drones over there. We gotta give those drones a wide berth. I'm gonna come back with a gun, though. Next time I come back, I'll have a gun and I can deal with these drones. This is a great learning experience, though. It really is. It's a learning experience for me, and it's gonna be a learning experience for you, because you guys are gonna know how to not have to deal with this. I'm gonna give you the tools you're gonna need to not have to deal with this kind of crap. All right, guys. There's my timer. So we're gonna call this one here. I'm gonna do a lot of work off camera. Next time you see me, I should be ready to build a spaceship to take me back into orbit, and that's gonna be it. That's gonna be it for an extremely unlucky episode 13. Ooh, I hate 13s, man. I really do. So I will see. Did I lose any thrusters? This thing's handling weird. Anyway, that's gonna be it for episode 13. I'll see you next time for episode 14. Till then, take it easy.